the city, and trust me when I tell you, I do not have a shortage of meetings and events, and people want to sit down. People understand that I'm still the mayor. There are things that need to be done, in the city. I do not have a shortage of that. Trust me when I tell you. The calendar is not short of people from local to international leaders who wish to sit down and communicate with me for so many different reasons. Yesterday I met with the president of the incoming president of Metropolitan College, and we had a great conversation. We are not short of people meeting and carrying our business because we have a good team. The city is still functioning and will continue to do so. And they never hear it on the outside again. People are extremely comfortable with knocking on my door or stopping to talk with me because once you talk with me, it stays there. And my conversation with anyone that is in the administration or leaving the administration is there's a private conversation unless they tell me, Eric, I would like for you to share it.
Do you think, though, it's premature that those black officials are talking about you possibly not being mayor anymore?
Again, you know more than I. You have to speak to those
Have you
officials.
spoken to any of them?
You know more than I. You have to speak to those officials.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for your innovation. You just, wait, hold on. You spoke to All right.
In the corner over here. Regarding your comment about every elected official who made a call on behalf of a constituent should be concerned, how would you characterize the day-to-day work that goes on as you described it, and why do you think you, if you believe this, are being singled out for doing the same thing?
Well, first of all, my entire style as mayor, I think it was a New York Post that wrote the article one day when a young girl in, I think, LaGuardia High School texted me and stated they're doing a walkout because the school or the principal was unfair. That's the exact reason. And I texted back in like probably 35, 40 seconds. And the article was on, like, all that this man is doing, he's texting a high school student, telling her to get back in school. That is who I am. People elected me. I'm on the subway systems. I'm in public housing. I'm in the streets. I communicate with people. Every elected official in the city, I believe Ruben Diaz responded to it. I believe also Councilman Brownlee responded to it. Every elected official in the city fields calls from constituents. Asking to somehow navigate the bureaucracy of government. If an elected official tells you they do not do that, then they're not doing their job. So if someone is asking me to assist in navigating the bureaucracy of government that I do all day, every day, that is what I do. And that's what I will continue to do. And so we're looking at Eric Adams over assistant constituency. That is a question you have to ask. No, you don't have to answer the question.
You said that we have to ask them all at first. Okay. I was wondering, you said earlier about constituent work that every single elected official calls constituents. But why did you consider the Turkish consulate in Manhattan a constituent when you were Brooklyn Borough President, number one? Number two, since news of the indictment broke, you and your attorney have insinuated at the very least that this indictment is to cause some sort of political vendetta. I'm just wondering, what exactly are you and your attorney saying? That the Biden administration sicked prosecutors on you as a political retribution? And what sort of evidence do you have that they did that? Lastly, I just wanted to ask a broad question about your legacy. Are you concerned because of this that you'll be remembered as the only mayor in modern New York City history to be indicted while in office, and that will be a big part of your legacy?
First, no, I'm not concerned. And legacies have different aspects of it. You take every aspect of who you are. That is part of your legacy, who you are. And I always talk about this book that I've been making journal entries every day. And I'm excited about pointing out all of these parts of who I am, and it's going to be a real transparent book on every one of these moments the emotions that are attached to these moments. I think it's going to be an exciting look at how you deal with obstacles, how you deal with uncertainties in the heart of the most important city on the globe. So I'm not worried about my legacy. My legacy is going to be strong when a young child from West Africa is going to own his major corporations because we allowed them in. When that child from Venezuela or Ecuador is going to be able to state that he's a doctor because here we allowed them in and everything turned him away like others wanted to do. That is going to be my legacy. Now, some are going to try to emphasize on one aspect of my legacy, but others are going to really look and see this is a mayor that had a great level of humility, and he was able to turn the city around during these difficult moments. The question about what is my opinion on how this is coming about, I'm pretty sure all of that is going to play out over time, and that's some of the stuff that you're going to read in my book on what I feel about that. Now is not the opportune time, because we have a case that's underway.
And with
Those
the
are personal